What's up, everyone? This is Lincoln Lee. This is a football-based live stream. This live stream will recap last night's Thursday night football game with stats and standings and a full game-by-game preview of the Sunday Week 11 games and a brief preview of the upcoming Monday night game. Before I start this live stream, my YouTube channel is Lincoln Lee 1983. The channel has 298 subscribers with 931 videos and 181,491 views, so continue to subscribe. All right, so let's talk Thursday night football. The New York Jets played the New England Patriots at Gillette Stadium. The Jets lost 27-14. The Jets loss drops them to 2-8. The Patriots win puts them at 9-2. Justin Fields was 15 for 26 for 116 yards and one touchdown. Jake May was 25 for 34 for 181 yards and one touchdown. This Patriots win puts them at 9-2. Justin Fields had 11 rushing carries for 67 rushing yards. Running back Travion Henderson had 19 carries with 62 rushing yards and two touchdowns. Stephon Diggs had 11 yards with 9 receptions and 105 yards receiving. Okay, so here goes some team stats from last night. The Jets had 245 total yards. The Patriots had 336 total yards. The Patriots had 23 first downs. The Jets had 15 first downs. The time of possession, the Jets had the ball 28 minutes and 4 seconds. The Patriots had the ball 31 minutes and 56 seconds. This concludes the Thursday night football recap from last night. All right, here are all of the games that are scheduled for Week 11, Sunday, November 16, 2025. The Washington Commanders are playing the Miami Dolphins in Spain. The Commanders' last game was a 44-22 loss to the Detroit Lions. The Dolphins' last game was a 30-13 win against the Buffalo Bills. The Carolina Panthers are playing at the Atlanta Falcons. The Panthers' last game was a 17-7 loss to New Orleans Saints. The Falcons' last game was a 31-25 loss to the Indianapolis Colts. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are playing at the Buffalo Bills. The Buccaneers' last game was a 28-23 loss to the New England Patriots. The Bills' last game was a 30-13 loss to the Miami Dolphins. The Houston Texans are playing at the Tennessee Titans. The Texans' last game was a 36-29 win over the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Titans' last game was a 27-20 loss to the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chicago Bears are playing at the Minnesota Vikings in Minnesota. The Bears' last game was a 24-20 win over the New York Giants. The Vikings' last game was a 27-19 loss to the Baltimore Ravens. The Green Bay Packers are playing at the New York Giants. The Packers' last game was a 10-7 loss to the Philadelphia Eagles. The Giants' last game was a 24-20 loss to the Chicago Bears. The Pittsburgh Steelers have a home game rematch against the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals' last game was a 47-42 loss to the Chicago Bears. The Steelers' last game was a 25-10 loss to the Los Angeles Chargers. The Los Angeles Chargers are playing at the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jaguars' last game was a 25-10 win over the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Jaguars' last game was a 36-29 loss to the Houston Texans. The Seattle Seahawks are playing at the Los Angeles Rams. The Seattle Seahawks' last game was a 44-22 win over the Arizona Cardinals. The Rams' last game was a 42-26 win over the San Francisco 49ers. The San Francisco 49ers are playing at the Arizona Cardinals. The last game the 49ers played was a 42-26 loss to the Los Angeles Rams. The Cardinals' last game was a 44-22 loss to the Seattle Seahawks. The Baltimore Ravens are playing at the Cleveland Browns. The Ravens' last game was a win against the Minnesota Vikings, 27-19. The Browns' last game was a 27-20 loss to the New York Jets. The Kansas City Chiefs are playing at the Denver Broncos. The Chiefs are coming off of a 28-21 loss to the Buffalo Bills. The Broncos' last game was a 10-7 win over the Las Vegas Raiders. The Detroit Lions are playing at the Philadelphia Eagles. The Lions' last game was a 44-22 win over the Washington Commanders. And the Eagles' last game was against the Green Bay Packers. They lost 12-7. This concludes the Week 11 full game-by-game preview for the game Sunday coming up. Our last piece is the Monday Night Football game. The Dallas Cowboys are playing at the Las Vegas Raiders at Allegiant Stadium. The Cowboys' last game was a loss against the Cardinals, 27-17, and the Raiders' last game was a loss against the Denver Broncos. The score was 10-7. The Dallas Cowboys come to this game with a record of 3 wins and 5 losses in their 40-40 tie against Green Bay. The Las Vegas Raiders come to this game with a record of 2 wins and 7 losses. This is going to conclude this NFL live stream. Our YouTube channel is Lincoln Leader 1983. My channel has 298 subscribers with 931 videos and 181,491 views. Continue to subscribe, please, and thank you.